And guys, that is our look at sport.
Thank you, Adam.
All right, thank you so much, Adam. Well, it was a freezing start for a number of locations in the valley this morning, but what an afternoon. What's headed our way next? You'll find out straight after the break. Incredibly clear skies last night allowed temperatures to fall overnight, and we had a frosty beginning there throughout parts of the Hunter. We've got some high-level cloud that's going to move in. That's going to change the ball game around a little, but no rain expected from it for us. We do have a vigorous cold front again sliding its way across Bass Strait throughout tonight. That is clipping Victoria and mostly Tasmania. This is an unseasonal weather event for the northern tropical areas of Queensland. You wouldn't be too happy if you've booked a sunny holiday to Cairns here over the next couple of days, because it's going to be very overcast, it's going to be really quite wet, and high-level cloud is making its way right across eastern Australia and clipping northeastern New South Wales, and we are right on the southern border tip of it. In fact, this little front, that passing system to the south, is actually going to help us out a bit, because it's actually going to push that high-level cloud back towards the north. So it looks like the Central Coast, you'll have mostly clear skies throughout tomorrow. So it looks like that border is going to be pretty much right over our heads, but it is going to be very unseasonal here. This is typically the dry season, not supposed to occur. You've got another wet system there on the way for the southwest as well. So Brisbane a little bit milder with that high-level cloud moving in. Sydney temperatures will drop right across the Sydney Basin with the clear skies yet again, and that frontal activity moving in, clipping Adelaide, Melbourne, Hobart, and Perth's got showers on the way, wet for Cairns, but fine right throughout the tip of the territory. Today we warmed to 18, 19 degrees. We had 20 at Lake Macquarie, 2 degrees there this morning, freezing at Cessnock and throughout Scone, Merriwa. It was very, very chilly, but what a lovely afternoon. So a little bit of a thaw out. Some of that high-level cloud should help the situation a little bit, making for milder nighttime temperatures. And then, as I said, we've got a real mixture. So let's take a look at the actual forecast. There's the cloud line. You can see quite defined, moving to the south. Then that front pushes through and then moves it back to the north. So, as I said, it looks like the Central Coast should be predominantly fine, mostly sunny. So another chance to warm to about 18, 19 degrees, and some of that high-level cloud here in the forecast. Been very, very wet. It was very wet off that system there last week for Nelson Bay, but remaining dry. So that high-level cloud over the mountains in the northern parts of the valley, we should be able to warm into generally the high teens for most. Not much swell, quiet times at the moment, clean with the westerly winds. Sun to rise 6:53, down at 4:54. It's an early low tide, 6:45, so we'll be hitting the high just before 1 o'clock throughout tomorrow afternoon. The high-level cloud clears, and then it's a great run for the rest of the week. Across the weekend, warming up nicely, in fact. Temperatures on the climb. Some very cold nights on the way, though, for the valley over the next couple. Central Coast has got a fabulous run as well. Well, beautiful across our beaches. The water is clean and green at the moment, crystal as it can do this time of the year with numerous days of westerly winds. Out on the longboards, the fat boards, or maybe the foil boards if you can afford one. So very small swell is on the way throughout tomorrow, and a little mixture tomorrow, a bit of sun and a bit of cloud.
Okay, thanks, Gav. That's the news. Good night.
Good night.